Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, and welcome to MS Flight Simulator 24. Um, yeah, I thought I'd give this a go. Those that are new to the channel or haven't seen much of my content, I usually do Farming Simulator, but this time round we're going to try Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I have played a bit of Flight Sim in the past, and I thought this time I'd just record some stuff and see what you guys think. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome, but if you're returning, I hope you enjoy this too. I am totally aware that at its current stage, I'm recording this in January, end of January 2024. The game is still at quite early stages. It was released. It was quite a bumpy release, and yeah, there are a lot of well-known glitches and bugs within the game, and crashes and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see how we get on. But I didn't want to give this game up. I think it is amazing. The concept and the actual the way this game is done is brilliant, and it is a true flight simulator. Now I'm playing on Xbox Series X, so yeah, there are a few subtle differences between Xbox and well, console and PC, but I have managed to plug in my keyboard and my mouse, so we have various things on here available to us, including hotkeys and things. Plus, I am playing on controller, so we will see how we get on. But as you can see, I've got a few things turned off and a few things turned on, mainly to help with the use of a gaming controller rather than all the usual peripherals that you might have. But we have disabled crash damage and aircraft and engine stress. Icing is on. We don't have unlimited fuel. Turbulence is realistic, and our G effect is for a civilian. So we may well turn some of these things on and off as time goes by, especially these visual assistants as well, which we can turn on and off as we're flying anyway, but might well turn off flight paths eventually if they're getting in the way. But do let me know what you think, and yeah, we can keep going with it. So we're going to start from scratch. We're totally new. We're going to be in career mode. I have done some of the activities, so flight training I have been messing about with as time goes by. So yeah, it's not as if I've never played this game before, but I am pretty much a newbie, especially when it comes to the avionics side of stuff with navigation and things like that. So yeah, do keep me right. I welcome comments as we get through this. But rise of a pilot. Choose any location in the world you want to start your career. Now that isn't totally true, because yeah, there's certain places, especially around where I live, the Highlands of Scotland, where you can't start. So there's potentially, yeah, Fife Airport, which is quite random. But then, yeah, there's plenty of stuff down in England. But I think what we're going to do, we're going to go to sunnier climes. I'm playing in the winter at the moment. So, yeah, I think we'll maybe go south. And where have we got? We've got Nîmes there. Don't even have Nice on here. Narbonne. What's this? Sieur de Urgel. Right, let's try US then. I'm gonna go for somewhere on the west coast. Let's go San Francisco area. Go San Francisco, there'll be plenty of jobs after that as well. Half Moon Bay. Yeah, let's do that. That's where Mavericks is, isn't it? If you know a bit of surfing. Mavericks surf break, Half Moon Bay. And have to check out the surf. So we're going to base ourselves on the west coast, and yeah, we'll choose airport. Let's do it. Something random in it. Those of you that are from the US, let us know if you've been to Half Moon Bay. Somewhere I wanted to visit just because of the surf break there. Yeah. Right. Okay, into Half Moon Bay. Walking into the office. I'll be interested to see the loading times on this.
Hello
I've got
there.
a fairly decent
You must be
internet.
WAL 5tel 4ND, right?
Well, no, I'm Wasteland, but hey, Tex.
Welcome to Half Moon Bay. I'm Tex, the owner of this aero club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights.
Okay.
But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
Sounds good, Tex. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how my loading times are. I've got fairly decent internet connection. I'm getting about 140 megs download at the moment, so we will see. And yeah, hopefully it'll all stream okay.
This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
Okay.
Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine, climbs well, and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride.
It's a bit
I'm ready if you are, so hop
sensitive.
in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
So we can check everything is in good working order. And I think you get bonuses for doing all this. If it works. Checking the oil levels. There we go. Check all that. So we can easily check all this stuff over, and I think as we move forward, doing all this stuff does actually allow you to
the plane is majestic, but you should see it in the air. Get inside so we can get started.
All right, Tex, just a minute. I'm just checking everything over. So we can check the elevators, make sure they're all functioning. There we go, and then finally we've got the flaps on the side here. And the ailerons. Check they're functioning. There we go. And then we've got this one round here as well. Brilliant. Okay. So I think we're good to go. Oh, we've got one more. No, that's been checked as well. Right, let's do this. A bit of faffing. In we get.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 1,500 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
Okay. We'll get everything started.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 30. Okay. Let me taxi to the runway.
I do like the fact that you can go out of these planes now and look around them and do all your safety checks. Just adds that little bit more immersion, doesn't it? It's brilliant. Alright. Takeoff sequence. Cockpit and external view.
Now comes the fun part.
There we go.
After releasing the brakes and applying full power, We will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be
Right,
climbing
let's
at
just get rid of that.
139 kilometers per hour, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if
Fantastic.
it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help. Release the parking brakes. Otherwise, we're not
Okie
going
doke.
anywhere.
Okie doke, Tex. Right. So I can do this with this or pressing RB and X, which is fine.
Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Okay. Let's boost up the... There we go.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Oh, that's good of him. Brilliant. Alright, here we go. 45. And away
We
we
have
go.
reached 102 kilometers per hour. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
I don't know why it's in kilometers an hour. That's a bit weird.
Don't pull on the yoke too much, or we'll lose speed. Keep the nose of the aircraft just above the horizon.
Okay, so we're going up. All good.
We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing.
Oh, that's good of you. He's doing everything for us
We
at
are
the moment.
approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
There we go, look at this. That's pretty spectacular, isn't it? Look at that. There's a surf break down there as well. Brilliant. Alright. Let's start our turn. Slightly more banked than I anticipated, but that's fine. There we go. Level out.
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn. This is a good climbing angle. Try to visually remember it. Okay, turn left again. We are almost there. There we are. 1,500 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around,
Nice.
see our airport. Remember, we need to climb to 1,500 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern. Let's fly over it.
There we go. I'm going a little bit too high and a little bit too fast. So we'll just drop our engine speed down a little bit. Lose a bit of altitude. And yeah, we need to start heading towards the airport. So that's it. We're reducing our height slightly. I'll just adjust the trim. And we're back into where we need to be.
I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
It is it's quite special, isn't it? Very nice. Try and drop down a little bit because we're a little bit too high. That's fine. Flying over the airport.
Well done. I believe you have a
There we
talent
go.
for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
I like it. Well, that was fairly simple.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
Okay. Well, graphics are okay,
You
aren't
seem
they?
comfortable
They're a
out
bit
there.
glitchy.
I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time. There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Okay. So head to certification to pass your PPL exam.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
There we go. So as you can see, yeah, we've got lots of different avenues we can go. Obviously, there's the commercial side of helicopters, but yeah, like I said, I think we'll leave that for now, and we'll maybe tackle that at some point. But yeah, the first job is to get towards commercial pilot license, and then yeah, we can branch out. We can do night flying, high performance, multi-engine, and instrument ratings, and they're going to give access to all the different trees, basic branches of the tree. What I'd like to get to is jet engine rating, or turboprop, and then that's going to give us access to scoop endorsement for flying the firefighting, aerial firefighting things, but also the tailwheel endorsement will be useful as well for that. And then yeah, we'll see where it takes us. The other thing is obviously we've got specializations and the companies as well. We can't access any of that until we do our first certification, which is the private pilot license. So we shall do it.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
All right. So far, I've got endorsements in all of these because I've been doing them. So I think we should just take our first private pilot license. Let's just do it. And yeah, this will then unlock all this stuff as well, which is quite cool. So 2,000. We've only got 5,000 at the moment, so that's tick a fair hammer into our budget, but it's necessary, isn't it? So almost doing exactly what we did last time, but this time we've obviously got land as well. So let's get on with it.
It's time.
Okay.
Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks. Then join me inside.
Alright, so I don't know what happened there. We had a complete meltdown and the game froze on me. So we ended up having to restart. So yeah, we are getting ready for our PPL, and yeah, basically first job is to get rid of all the bits and bobs on here, so we are good to go. So let's jump in and we'll go and meet our examiner, shall we? Hopefully. Oh, there's somebody already in there. Hello. Right, so let's start up procedure. There we go.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Alright, we'll do our best. He sounds quite serious, this guy.
Foxtrot, traffic Cessna, November 80466 is taxiing to runway tree 0.
Okay. Parking brake is off. Let's get ourselves taxiing to our intended hold short. So yeah, I've had a couple of crashes, so it's not ideal this, but we will do our best. And yeah, I'm gonna flick between in and out of try not to clip the wings of that plane. Yeah, I'm going to be in and out of third person, so cockpit view and external view Mainly just so you guys get a bit of a different point of view as well. But yeah, graphically there's a lot of stuff popping in and out, isn't there, on Xbox? You can tell. But yeah, hopefully these things will improve over time. I think a lot of the issues that it's a streamed game, so yeah, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things, isn't it? So while I'm taking off and landing, I won't be saying a great deal, mainly because I'll be concentrating a lot. So we will do our best, and hopefully, yeah, we will yeah, get a decent mark for our pilot's license. Right, we'll see you at the hold short. Okay, we are coming into the hold short, and yeah, I'm already noticing there's a few issues using a controller as well. You just don't have the sensitivity with the buttons and stuff, especially the brakes. It makes the brakes lock up and stuff. But right, we'll put the engine back down to idle, and the brakes are on. There you go. Good. So
Kilo Hotel
ready to
Alpha
take
Foxtrot
off.
Traffic Cessna, November
Happy?
80466, taking off runway tree, 0 left, closed traffic.
Right then, so time to take off. So I'm going to get my concentration head on a little bit, and hopefully we'll get a decent mark for this. Okay, here we go. So full revs. Get ourselves up to 50 odd knots. And away we go. Bit of flaps just to get our altitude up a bit. Right, we will get this this pattern going, shall we? So 550 feet, and then yeah, we will make our initial turn. I think this is crosswind leg, isn't it? So we need to reach 1,000 feet. So we'll make our first turn. There we go. So starting to get to 1,000 feet. Alright, start to level out. So make our next turn. There we go. There we go. Right. Airspeed's not too bad, a little bit high. Drop our revs down to 2,200. And we're now at level flight. So try and keep this altitude at 1,000 feet. We'll just adjust our trim a little bit. Announce position.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot Traffic Cessna, November 80461 miles southwest 1100 Fort inbound to land runway tree 0.
Okay, so we're going to start to head to our base end. Put flaps on. Reduce our airspeed. There we go. 90 is fairly fast still. So runway's just there, so we'll put 20% flaps on just now, get that airspeed right down. Quite a tight entry this, isn't it? Going a bit fast. Trim down again. I'm going to have to put maximum flaps on, I think. Slow this piece down. Reduce our revs right down.
500.
There we go. Coming in quite a steep entry, but hopefully we've got enough.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot Traffic Cessna, November 80466 is on final
Try
runway
and flare a
trade
little
0
bit.
to land.
There we go. We have landed. There we go. So our hold short is just over here, which is quite nice. So not a bad landing. It was a little bit steep coming in, but we'll get our flaps retracted. And yeah, get ourselves back into the hold short. We'll see see what score we get for that. I don't know how good it'll be. Just slow down a little bit, and we'll come into our hold short. There we go. And yeah, wait our taxi. There we go. Nice. Taxi.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot Traffic Cessna, November 80466 is taxiing to parking.
Hope you like that, mate. We will see how we fare, I suppose, once we get parked up. Okay, almost there. Just rounding into the parking way. So, what do you rate my flight? I think we'll get a B, maybe a C, we'll see. I'd like to think that we didn't do too badly. Takeoff was alright, taxiing was fine. I think it's just literally the landing was a little bit steep. Right, past here and then into our parking stand. And then that should be us. Fingers crossed we have our PPL. Right, past these planes. Oh, it's pretty tight, isn't it? Not exactly in the middle of the box, but hey, as long as we're there. RB and X. Oh, I got an A! Look at that. That's not bad, is it? Wow. So, I did alright there. Didn't drop many marks at all, did I? I don't know what went on with the game there. It wouldn't do the shutdown procedure. It's a bit weird. Never mind. But we have our PPL. Yes. Right. Allows you to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. Okay. Right, so we need to... Oh, we've got new aircraft. So we've got Skyhawk JMB aircraft VL3 and the flight design CTSL and the Robin. Nice. Okay. So we now have access
Congratulations
to...
on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path.
Cheers,
Your
Tex.
PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Okay, there we go. So we got specializations unlocked now. So,
As you can see,
this is...
the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Fantastic. Okay, so these are all our different specializations. I personally think I would like to get into cargo transport, but we need to be level 10 for that. And yeah, we obviously need a commercial license. So yeah, we'll need to do that. But yeah, basically we've got to grind a little bit. So the first things are ferry flights. But yeah, first off, before all that, we need to do first flights. So we will see how we get on. Like I said, I would like to get into the search and rescue stuff, and the aerial firefighting stuff. That sounds really quite good fun. But the other stuff as well is the agriculture aviation, so crop dusting and things like that. I think that'll be really good fun. So yeah, there's lots of avenues in the game now. That you've got the Viking Air prop planes, turbo prop planes as well, which look amazing. So yeah, we've got all sorts to go at, and they've got the Beluga as well, and yeah, there's so much cool stuff. But I think charter service makes you really good money, so I think that will be one of our businesses. But I think initially we're going to go into cargo transport once we get those specializations. So let's have a quick look. Don't know how long this episode is going to be.
All the missions currently available to you. There's
Okay.
one mission currently available. Select it now.
Okay, let's do it. So it is take a flight to above CA. So view briefing. Jessica Rodriguez, a local we all know well, is visiting the club with her husband. It's great if you could take her up for a nice and relaxing moment, show her the sun around San Bruno. So basically fly out to San Bruno, back to the airport and land. So I think we'll do this. We'll accept the mission and hopefully, yeah, we can get our first flight done. So criteria, sightseeing quality, flight smoothness and landing smoothness. Okay, nice. So a decent amount of XP for this. So like I said, I think we'll do this mission, and then what I will do off screen is I will grind and we'll earn some money flights and stuff and build up our specializations and things. And hopefully, yeah, the next episode we'll be able to sort of move into a few more other things. But let's get all this ready to go. Chocks away. Come on. There we go. And the static port cover. So, quick look around. Looks pretty good. Quite happy. Ground crew are happy. Let's get in there. Okay, request a boarding.
Guests.
Roger that.
Oh, that was a bit weird, wasn't it? The Land Rover just spawned. Very clunky. There she is in the back. Oh, she's got a buddy with her as well. Hope you are doing well in there. Nice beard. Okay, so start procedure.
This may be just another day at the office for you, Captain, but for everyone here, it's a special occasion. Captain, please welcome aboard Jessica and her husband. They're good friends of the club members, and they're living nearby. So it's a bit special to take
Jessica.
them with you. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Captain,
Yeah,
give it
they're
a shot.
fastened. Okay.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot Traffic Cessna, November 4 Tree 478 is taxiing to runway tree 0.
Okay, so we're gonna taxi
Nice to meet you,
through
Captain.
again.
I'm Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
Never had
Hey.
the chance to fly over San Bruno before, and I'm thrilled, so I'm counting on you to show me lots of cool stuff around my place.
Hey, I'm Ryan, Jessica's husband. Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, Ryan. So, I could skip to takeoff, but I'm not going to, but we'll skip ahead for you guys so you can so you don't have to see me taxiing the same thing again. And yeah, we'll get to takeoff. Alright, so we're just entering our hold short. We'll get ourselves into position and we'll get Jessica and Ryan up in the air, shall we? Okay. Lovely. Right. Are you ready for this? Okay, I'm going to announce
Kilo
our
Hotel
takeoff,
Alpha
Jessica and
Foxtrot
Ryan.
Traffic Cessna, November 4 Tree 478, taking off runway tree 0 departure to the east.
I thought
Okay.
I'd be more nervous, but so far so good. The guys at the
I'm
field
glad
said
you're
you're
happy.
a super pilot, so we're in your hands now.
Well, you know, we will try our best, Jessica. We will try our best. Okay, so let's get ourselves around in the centre line, and away we go. Here we go. Hold on to your hats. Feel the need for speed. And we're up. There we go.
We're leaving the ground behind. What a rush!
You are. It is a rush, isn't it? Hope you're enjoying it. Whoa, it's a bit windy. So I'll keep it about 900 vertical speed. Maybe drop it to 800. There we go. Flight San Bruno. So we'll just keep climbing just now. If I go outside. It's a bit of an odd flight path, but hey. That's what I don't like it that much. I think yeah, if I take them off, San Bruno's all the way over there, so if I use visual references, so I'm going to fly over that peak.
It must be incredibly romantic to view our beloved region at sunset. Definitely need to book that together, honey.
I say I voice. Okay, so we get up to 1500 feet, I think, and then level off. Quickly look where San Bruno is. It's around there. Might have to go up to 2000 feet actually.
We're up high, but it's okay.
I know, it's good, eh? Right. We'll just keep climbing. Oh, it's a bit wobbly. Sorry, Jessica and Ryan. Okay. Just a trim to 8% maybe. And drop our revs back down and
Look,
level ourselves out.
The Earth is unfolding before our eyes. I love it.
Alright, we'll drop our revs down to 2200. And there we go. Level flight. St. Bruno is ahead of us over here. And all is good. A bit more trim. And there we go.
You okay? Not scared?
I'm too excited to be scared.
That must be San Francisco over to our left in the distance there. It's pretty stunning, isn't it? Love it. We've got a bit of cloud as well. So bank a little bit to the left. And yeah, what we can do now actually, if we now are level, if I hit sim rate,
I wish we could
we
see
can
places
just
we know,
speed
but
things
also
up a bit.
discover some we don't.
Yeah,
There you
would be
go.
quite a flight.
A bird just flew past and I wanted to wave to him.
He's a funny kipper. There we go, so we're heading into San Bruno now.
I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming.
Neither did I, to be honest. It is beautiful actually, this part of the world, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So that must be San Bruno Airport down there.
And this
It's a
is
big
the
old
rooftop.
airport, isn't it?
Look at that.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
Very cool. Yeah, there's our flight plan. So might drop a little bit. There we go. So yeah, flying over San Bruno. So we need to drop a little bit. Maintain an altitude of 1000 feet. Yeah, we need to drop a fair bit actually.
We're going so fast that it's hard to admire the scenery.
Yeah, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down. There we go. We're just getting a little bit lower now for you, Jessica. I'll just
It's hard to enjoy the scenery at this speed.
I'm trying to slow down. Let's put a bit of flaps on. There we go.
hard to enjoy the scenery at this speed.
I'm trying to slow down. There we go. There we go. We're slowing
going so
down.
fast that it's hard to admire the scenery.
I know. I'm doing my best. There we go. We've slowed down and now we can have a look at the city for you. There we go. There we go. So I'll start climbing again. Now I'll try and avoid the airport here. Don't really want to get into their airspace. So I'm going to fly back now. And oh, sorry. So get the revs back up and we'll start to climb again and get ourselves back across to Half Moon Bay. And I think we're going to stick about 1,500 feet now, and hopefully...
When we took off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
Brilliant. Well, you know, I am a performer. Whatever. So let's get back onto our flight plan a little bit, and yeah, we'll start to level out here. There we go. We'll fly at this height. In fact, adjust the trim a little bit. Just so our engine, drop our engine back a little bit. There we go. So 1,700 feet, I think. Well, that should avoid these hills as well. Well, it's good. Just to trim a little bit. There we go. So we're going to enter the traffic pattern for the airport.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot
Even the
traffic
light seems
Cessna.
different up here.
November 434786 miles northeast 1700 Ford inbound to land runway tree 0.
Almost there, guys. So, Jessica having a good time? Ready for another round?
I didn't see everything, but I'll remember this day for a long time. Thank you.
Alright, so we are flying into the entry pattern, and initial flight direction is out over the top of the runway, and then yeah, we're going to drop down and round and land the way we did last time. So here goes nothing. We'll get into here again. I'm going to drop this, we'll drop our trim down a bit. I'm a little bit high at the moment. There we go. There we go. The caution signal came on for fuel as well, but we've still got 27%, so we're not doing too bad. So we are going to go out over the ocean round back on ourselves and this way by the looks of it, which is fine. So hopefully Jessica and Ryan got their seatbelts on. So make our turn. Try and keep level. There we go. And we're going to make our next turn. We're down to almost 1,000 feet, which is good. And yeah, coming into our final approach. Almost there, just on the downwind leg now. We're a little low. Just increase our height a teeny bit. So once we get to here, once we make this last turn to the left, then I will deploy some flaps. We've got quite good airspeed as it is, so we're not really needing much in the way of flaps just now. So we'll start dropping our speed a little bit. And make our turn. Bit of flaps. There we go. A little bit more flaps. There we go. Get that speed right down. Lovely. And coming into final approach. Drop that engine speed right down. And we're coming into land, Jessica and Ryan, so a little bit late with our announcement, but hey.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot Traffic Cessna, November 4 Tree 478 is on final runway tree 0 to land.
There we go. No problem. We have made it. We'll put the flaps back up. We'll try and come across onto the centre line a bit more. There we go. And we made it. Well done, Jessica and Ryan, for being my first passengers. I hope it was alright. Alright, just coming into the parking stand then. We'll drop Jessica and Ryan off. We'll get ourselves parked in here, hopefully.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool, well done.
That's cool, well done. They don't look very smiley. But hey, never mind. Right. It's doing it again. Here we go. Right, mission success. Don't know why it didn't know. It's a bit bizarre that. A D! Oh dear. Sightseeing quality. Oh. And some Fentleys as well. B. So I got a B. It could have been better. So sightseeing was terrible. So we definitely needed to slow down a bit and take our time a bit more. That landing smooth was 83%. Yeah, could have been better. But what does it say here? Avoid common mistakes. Yeah. I think not bad for our first paid flight, I suppose. 17,750 XP. So what does that give us? That give us a level up. Increased our reputation slightly. But that's firmly into level 2. Good.
Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move on to your CPL in no time.
Fantastic. Right, well, so we have got our first flight. We still need to get to level 3 so we can do ferry flights. And there's nothing else I can do just now. These are all massive levels. So I guess I'm just going to have to grind a little bit. What we'll do, if I have a look at this as well. So for that we need to perform first flight airplane missions. So we've done one, so we need to do another first flight, and then that'll open up the CPL. So I might do a few and build up some money and XP and get ourselves leveled up, because ideally, yeah, if we want to do transport we need to get to level 10, so I might work towards level 10 and yeah, just build up our XP until we get to that. But I think we'll finish there. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share a comment, you are more than welcome to. This has not been without problems. So yeah, it's taken me a while to record this with all the glitches and stuff like that. But hopefully it's edited together okay and you've enjoyed it. And if you want to see more, do let us know in the comments and hit that like button. But for now, take care and we will see you all very, very soon. All the best.